Hey guys, so Thanksgiving's in a couple days. I wanted to jump on here really quick and kind of just go over game plan on what to expect for the holidays. I know if your goal is weight loss, fat loss, if you're just trying to alter your body composition or stay on track with your goals, the holidays can be really difficult to do that. There's parties, a lot of times other people are cooking and you don't know what's in the foods that they're eating. So I wanted to jump on and kind of go over a plan of action just for those of you that do want to stay on track throughout the holiday, what you can expect. So first thing, like I said in my previous post, the holiday is one day. Thanksgiving's one day, Christmas is one day, Christmas Eve, whatever. Collectively, it's like 5 or 6 days of the year. So don't let those days, if you want to indulge and kind of just enjoy the holiday, you're around friends, family, you want to eat whatever, that's fine. Just get back on track the next day. So if that's what you want to do, that's totally fine. That's typically what I would recommend doing. This year I'm doing 75 hard, so I will not be doing that, but usually I would. So if that's what you want to do, that's totally fine. Just the next day, get right back on track like nothing ever happened. Aside from that though, couple tips. First one, plan ahead. So typically the meals we eat are dinner. Sometimes they go all day long, but for the most part, plan ahead, get your steps in early, get your workout in early if you're planning on exercising that day. Otherwise, go for a walk, do something just to be active. We're gonna probably eat more calories than we're used to, so not a bad thing if you wanna kind of exercise during that. Just get your steps in early, and then high protein, high veggie early. So if you're gonna be eating a huge Thanksgiving meal, try to get protein in with breakfast. Don't go overboard on the carbs because most likely we're gonna have a lot of carbs later. A lot of sweets. So try to get your protein in early, try to get your steps in early. Number 2, follow hunger and satiety signals. So a lot of times we overfill our plate, eyes are bigger than our stomach type thing, and then we feel bad if we have a ton of food left on our plate because people are gonna be offended that we didn't eat it all. So if that's the case, just put a little bit on your plate, do a little bit of everything that you want, and then you can always go back for more later. You can always take leftovers later if you want to, and then save room for dessert if that's your thing as well. If you start to feel like you're getting full, feel free to stop. If in 2 hours you're hungry again, come back, eat more, versus just, overeating in that one session because we feel like we have to. I think a lot of times Thanksgiving is like known for overeating. You don't have to overeat. So if you're feeling full, feel free to stop, take a break, come back later if you get hungry. Don't freak out. Last one, don't be afraid to say no thank you. A lot of times, I feel like someone offers you food that they made and you feel bad for not eating it. If you want to stick to your goals, or if you just genuinely aren't hungry and don't want to eat that right now, you can always say no thank you. I'll take it as leftovers and try it later. I'm really full. Or you can just say, no thanks, I'm not hungry. It's your body. So if you want to stick to your goals during the holiday, don't let anyone else make you feel bad about that. A lot of times, if someone's uncomfortable with themselves, you coming in and saying, oh yeah, I'm not going to have that, I'm trying to stick to my diet, blah, 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 whatever, makes them feel bad about themselves, and then they'll kind of get, oh, well, it's Thanksgiving, you should enjoy yourself. If you want to stick to your goals, that's totally fine. On the flip side of that, it's Thanksgiving. So if you don't want to stick to your goals that day and you want to enjoy the day, feel free to do that as well. It's not a huge deal. Again, like I said, it's one day. But Friday, we're all gonna be back right on track. We're gonna get back on our workout routine, back on our diet routine. If you're tracking macros, you can still fit in leftovers and make them work if you want to. But yeah, so those are my tips for just Thanksgiving Day. We can translate this to Christmas Day as well. Next, I wanted to kind of go over recipes. So like I said, I'm gonna be doing 75 hard. So in order to stick to my diet plan so I don't have to start over from day one, I am gonna be bringing some of my own food dishes to my mom's house just so it's easier for me to track. I know what's in them, I have all the macros for them, and I know that there's gonna be something there that I can have or that I know is gonna fit within my plan. So we're gonna go over a couple different recipes. There is 2 different appetizer type dishes. One's a fruit dip, one's a veggie dip. There is a side dish, a dessert, and then a mocktail, because on 75 hard you can't have alcohol, but if you wanted to add vodka to this mocktail and make it a regular cocktail, you can do that as well. So we'll get into those recipes next. If these are something that you want to offer to bring, I'm sure whoever's hosting is not going to be offended if you bring food. They'll probably be happy. So if you want to take any of these to your Thanksgiving Day, at least you know that there's something there that if you're trying to stick to a plan will fit. So let's get into that.